slow motion. Today, we are here at 5545 Dixon Trail. I mean, look at this beautiful round driveway. Now, this is one of the most custom houses throughout, and you know why? A designer built it for himself and now is selling it. So we're gonna do the tour with him because, well, that's the way you should do it. We got Travis Grimm here today. What's up, brother?
What's going on?
How are you, man? This is his dream, and this is what he did, and now he's gonna give us a tour.
Well, come on in.
You ready? Let's go check it out.
So we have the dining room on this side, and we have a bedroom, or as I use it, my office. There's a full bath.
You want to check out the office? Or let's go, dining room. We're here in the dining room, which I love. My favorite part of this, can I say, is the blue. I love this blue color. And again, these fireplaces.
I use Paul Williams as my biggest inspiration for designing this home. I wanted it to feel like I was kind of bringing Bel Air or Beverly Hills out to the valley.
Yeah, so Paul Williams, I mean, some of the most serious houses in throughout Los Angeles. If it's a Paul Williams, it's gonna get some type of premium. And this is like a new version of that. All right, let's check out the rest. The light fixtures, again, phenomenal. I wanna check out this kitchen because that's where the heart of the house is. OMG. Oh my God.
It's an island, right?
Look at how big this island is. This is your island for your family of 10 in this house. This is so cool, but yet it's so homey and awesome.
There's a whole block of Arabescado just in this kitchen.
The book match is so obvious here that it's beautiful. It's like a piece of art. And the fact that you're here and, you know, you're hanging out, you're eating, you're washing, you're cleaning, and you're looking at this. So for me, like, I could watch Lexi and Ace run around in the backyard. Heather and I are chilling in the kitchen, having some wine, a lot of wine, a bottle of wine. And yeah, that's what parents do.
It's true. That's what the kids do to you.
Oh, this is cool. What is this? This is a...
sparkling water.
So sparkling water right here. Put your cup. I love that. And they have these things now which are... these coffee makers. They're like $25,000 coffee makers. And they look like this. You just put your coffee here and you press the type of coffee you want and it comes out. It's crazy.
That's what I need in the next plate.
What is that, by the way?
I didn't want a hood. I didn't want to see a big bulky hood. So we put in a commercial hood so that it can handle the draft. And keep it 100% clean. And that, you just press it, you can keep it in a drawer, you can keep it there.
How cool is that? Let's check out the rest.
Let's go upstairs.
Cool, let's check it out. Also down here, just that you didn't get to see, a playroom, another bedroom. What else we got?
There's 2 full baths. You got the wine cellar.
And it's beautiful too, because the thing with wine cellars, like, yeah, sometimes they don't have to look pretty, just it's all about the wine. But this almost doubles up as a piece of art. And you can have, I mean, at least a few hundred bottles in here, including my favorite bottle of wine, this, 1942. Why? Well, because I'm 42 years old and I love tequila, and this is not wine, but this is my wine. I just had my 42nd birthday. My cake that my wife got me was a Don Julio 1942 cake, and it said 1942 Josh Altman, because I'm 42, and yeah, it was awesome, and we drank a lot of it. We'll go upstairs?
Let's go.
Cool. Check out this railing. Beautiful. So up here, we got the main room, what we say these days, the owner's suite.
Owner's suite.
And then we got the kids' rooms.
Yep.
Cool. Let's check it out.
This is set up to live like a separate apartment. You have your space from the kids.
Yeah.
You got morning bar, you can have your coffee, everything up here before you have to see the rest of the family.
Love this bed. Love the fabric. Definitely going to copy the initials in the bed. Where did you get that done?
This is for Tay, and they'll do it for you.
Why would you not have your
Everything
initials
should be
on your bed?
custom, Josh. Everything.
Check this out. So this is what you go to sleep to every single night. Like, if I lived here on a nice night, I leave the doors open. You know, you got this amazing, just nice air quality flow throughout. You could stare at this all day.
The view changes every hour of the day with the sun. Sunsets are like nothing I've ever seen.
Look at that guest house. That's one of those guest houses where when people show up as guests, then they become family and they never leave.
There's a checkout date.
Yeah, I like that. So we're still in the owner's suite here. You got a beautiful sitting area.
Morning bar.
Like, this is like, I can't make it downstairs without another cup of coffee. It's early. Boom, coffee.
Every morning. So this is his bathroom.
The woodwork is crazy, and I don't know if they're going to be able to see it on the camera, but like, this is insane. And this is the stuff you just designed on CAD and figured it all out?
Everything should be custom. I don't want the cabinets that everybody else has. How about that view?
Oh yeah, you're washing your hair, just looking at your kingdom. Look at the roof. Slate. Love that, love that.
This is technically his closet.
Wow, check this out. Oh, I would love to have this closet.
This is the small one.
Yeah, I would take this one.
That one's his, and then I guess this would be her bathroom.
Love it. Look at that tub. So this is beautiful. Tell me about this a little bit.
This company's amazing. This is nickel that they plate the tub with, and then they age it. It's spectacular.
It's a piece of art. Second closet. This is everything that you would expect in a house like this. Super generous closet sizes, multiple owner suites, bathrooms, the view. Like this master, 10 out of a 10. And that's what you would expect in a house that, you know, you pay for it, you get the best of the best. That's what this is. All right, so check this out. We are at one of the ultimate kids' room. This is awesome. This is way better than my kids' room growing up. The high ceilings throughout are awesome.
They're 12 on the first floor, 10 on the second.
That's the highest you can go in here. I love this room. I think that fabric that you chose here really warms up this room, which is cool as well. That's cool. So it's like black, purple, pink, green. Do you see that?
It's amazing. The art is spectacular.
You guys want to see this? Come here. So we're here in the formal living room, which is probably, in my opinion, one of the best rooms in the house because it leads to the backyard.
But we designed it so that for parties, it just flows. We have the bar over here, we have the theater right there, so that this house is all used because you're constantly moving through it.
So can we show my favorite room though?
Let's show it.
This
That's
is my
favorite room too.
This is where our listing appointment went down, was in this room, and I'm like, oh my God, besides selling this house, I want to be friends with these guys, because if you have a room like this, you're just cool. It's just a cool room. There's just something about everything in this room that I love, from the stone to the lights. Tell me about it a little bit.
This is the room we use the most. We made this bar wide with seating on both sides. We use it for family time and games, or when you're having cocktails. Somebody's always on this side.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have, like, you can sit down and talk and still make cocktail.
That's a cool thing. I haven't seen that a lot. A lot of times, of course, you have the bar seats on one side, but you did it so it's exact. So you can actually use this as a kind of less formal dining table, right?
Yeah, 100%.
What I love over here, which is really cool, is the little details in this house that go a long way, from the hardware, but even this beautiful little sink over here. I love this. How cool is that? I mean, it's just classic. Classic. All right, we check out the movie theater.
Let's go.
And this is such a cool setup here, because you have like the heart of the room, and then you have these two offshoots which are super usable, which you don't, you know, a lot of places there are rooms that don't get used, and I love this one.
This is on the main floor, which I think makes it so great. We use this every single night.
Do you really?
Every single night. It's warm, it's comfortable. I feel like it's still a little glamorous.
Yeah.
So you feel good, like, when you're in here watching TV.
I think what makes it glamorous are the colors, the gold and the gray for me. Obviously the fabric walls, suede, not velvet, suede. We see some of the craziest movie theaters ever, and they're these like giant individual seats. What's the fun in that? How are you gonna cozy up with the family when you're on like an individual seat? I don't like that. I like what you did here. It's very usable. This was a teardown, obviously, when you bought it.
The house had already been torn down, so it was a vacant lot. And that view, I knew I wanted it.
Got it. Well, let's go see that. After you. Are you kidding me? Oh, look at this. This is cool. We actually have screens that come down in this property that can block out bugs, wind. You know, you can keep your doors open all the time if you have these down. And so, you know, that actually makes this room, just because we have the best weather in the world out here, right? But it makes it so much more usable. All right, cool. Do you guys see this? This is priceless right here. This is name your price right here. I don't know. There's so many different things that go through my head when I see this. First of all, I would, of course, put a driving range right here, because you can drive out into the hills because nobody's there. Hidden Hills is known for their horses. So all of these houses, you're allowed to have horses. So people just jump on their horse and pretend like they're in New Mexico in the middle of nowhere. And that's the best part about this, is it took me 28 minutes to get here from Beverly Hills to here this morning. Yet you can ride your horse.
And this is the Amundsen Ranch back here, which can never be touched. So you're always going to have have this privacy and that view. And on different days, you have the view of the city over there.
So you got this amazing infinity pool, which when you're in this pool, it actually, if you come down here, if you're in this pool, go real low, and you're swimming, it looks like you're just kind of floating off into the ranch behind you, which is amazing. I love this waterfall, super soothing. I mean, the fact that you can sit out here, have a glass of wine, smoke a cigar, and have this beautiful view and watch the sunsets every single night. In my opinion, if this was in Beverly Hills, this is a $35 million house. So that's why a lot of people like to be out here, because you get a lot more bang for your buck. And at the same time, you get the security and the privacy, because this is a guard-gated community. Even when I show up, I got to show my ID. So there you go. Well, thank you for joining us today. Travis, where can they check you out again if they want you to design their dream home?
It's travisgriminteriors.com or at travisgs on Instagram.
Thanks for the tour.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you. Hopefully by the time you watch this, this house is sold.